I was lost in all this technical stuff.
Yes, Master.
My table, it doesn't look like anything that I have ever imagined in my younger life. My goodness. Okay, just maybe you can see something. Can you see anything? No?
Yes, Master.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I room them. I room a lot already. There are a lot more everywhere else. A lot. Hidden. I'm a very tidy person, but but in this case, I gave up, because so much stuff. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Master.
It takes up the whole table. And I'm glad that I could even put my book, but it's on top of many wires. Oh, thank you. What are you doing? The camera wants to go away to do business or something. You better stay here, take care of me. I'm alone, yeah? We don't need to do business. Yes, we are rich enough. I'm a very tidy person, but this is beyond my housekeeping talent. Before, I could not see the wires anywhere, and I tried to hide them or organize them so that they're not seen. But now I just give up. I just whatever. I let it be. And they even threatened to buy more stuff for me. Oh, my dear. So the traveling businessman told the farmer thus, in this city, in this capital city, do you know anyone who is trustworthy? The farmer told him about one person, such and such, and say, oh, if you even have 1,000 gold pieces, you would feel peaceful to give it to that person to take care of it for you. So he was very happy. The traveler thanked the farmer and then asked the way to go to that trustworthy person. When he got there, he introduced himself to this trustworthy person, and then he said to him, Sir, I have heard that you are a very, very trustworthy person. At the moment, I have with me a very, very big sum of money. I would like to have somebody take care of it. If you would be so kind, I would be happy to entrust it to you. And 1 year after, I will come back to get it. So the trustworthy person said, oh, yeah, sure, you can. You go to... Why are you laughing?
Of course he would say that.
Okay. He said, sure, can do. You just go to my office over there, and in my office there is a big safe. You can put anything there you want. And then the traveling businessman did as he was instructed. He put his money, gold pieces inside the safe, locked it, and then took the key with him. It sounds like a bank, huh?
Yes, Master.
You put things in the safe, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
And take the key with you. I never did it. I don't know, but I saw they do it. People do that. I don't have enough to have to do that. Not enough. Not much. Actually, even if I had it, we would use it somewhere anyway.
Yes.
I don't take care of money that much. Some, but the rest, others take care. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
In our group. Yeah. There are people who take care of this and that. Thank God. Otherwise, I don't think I could sit here if every day I have to keep counting money and put it in the safe like that, boy. Then I think my table would be more crowded than this right now. Full of gold, gold pieces. In the old time, people used gold as currency, eh? Yes.
Yes, Master.
Gold and silver and copper and stuff like that. Maybe gold for $1,000, yeah, and silver for maybe 500, and copper for 200, and zinc or whatever, not, you know, like change, small ones, coins, maybe like that. Yes, my God, poor people in the old time. Imagine you carry $1 million with you. In gold. And they didn't have cars like we have nowadays, eh?
Yes.
And poor horses.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Poor horses who had to carry rich people and their gold and silver and whatnot. Oh man. Aren't you glad you are in this period of our earth lifetime? Huh?
Yes.
Paper is also heavy if it's a big sum, but it's not that heavy like gold and silver, eh?
Yeah, right, Master.
Ah, we're lucky. And we have cars even. Oh. Things are lighter and we have cars. And before things were heavier. And before they also have like pots made with the earth, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Or copper and stuff like that. To put the things inside, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Or to put water and to put rice and food and whatever. Oh man, I feel sorry for the horses who had been born in those times, don't you?
Yes, Master.
And imagine if you go somewhere and you cannot get a horse cart. What do you do with all that, huh? To carry money with you is already a big problem with all this gold, silver, copper, zinc, aluminum, whatever that is. Yes. So then this traveling businessman took the key with him and went to other cities in that big, huge country and continue to sell, buy, and then earn a lot of money. Yeah. Wow. Don't you feel like itchy? Don't you feel like wanting to go to some big country like that? Huge country like America, Russia, Spain, yeah? Make money, no? No, not interesting. We don't know if we will stay that long here, right? Who knows about the world or about the karma of people? But let's not be so unpositive. Yes. Actually, I have never been so unpositive before, but the negative things still happen to me. Yeah. Then I begin to doubt whether or not I am positive enough. But for an ordinary person or an ordinary disciple, to be positive is good. Okay?
Yes, Master.
But for the master, it doesn't matter if you're positive, negative. Things happen the way it should happen. Okay?
Right.
Yes, Master.
Like, yeah, you can see all the masters. They are the most positive, right?
Yes, Master.
Like Lord Jesus, Lord Buddha, Lord Mahavira, but the things still happen to them.
Yes, Master.
But for the disciples, they are very positive and good things always happen to them. Lucky. Yeah. It's better than nobody has good things happen to them, right? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
So it's only the master, when no good thing happen, then it's okay. Only one person. It's all right. All right. So after 1 year, he returned to the capital of that country. On the way, he saw a person who walked opposite him. And then he asked that person whether or not he knew the person that he had entrusted his money to. So the opposite direction person said, yeah, I know him. I know him, but he is not alive anymore. You should be alive, man. You just sat there waiting for me to direct you like a film. Open your mouth. You know, show some surprise or something. Even when I went to the theater to see movies, I was more alive than you. You're not supposed to make noise in the movies, but I could never help myself. I was all excited or sad or say, huh? No. I always commented on the movies. And I even criticized the character. I said, "You a bad boy." and sometimes the movies go in front of me, or they look at me. I said, "Okay, sorry." And then I did it again. So I always went early so that I could sit right in the front or right at the back. See what I'm saying? Wherever was the most empty. Or I put the toothpick in my mouth, yeah? So I can watch a movie without talking. But then I forgot. And the toothpick fell on the ground. And I cannot pick it up again. It's so dirty, you know. Yeah. I'm all real, you know. I focus on something that I'm so intense. After hearing the other person tell him that bad news, he broke out in sweat, feeling so bad, rubbing his head and lamenting. But the other person from the opposite direction that he encountered said to the traveling businessman, "Oh, don't worry. Yeah. Let me tell you, everything will be well with the God's blessing. Believe that, okay?" The traveler half believed, half still crying, kind of, and he didn't know what to say. So the opposite direction person said to him, "You know, let me tell you, in our capital here, we have a custom. That is, after somebody dies, 1 month later, he will return home. At that time, the soul, the soul of the deceased will appear in the house and sit on a chair that is placed in the middle of the house. And then all the families and clan members and even neighbors and friends will come to greet him and ask him about their relatives and friends who have been dead before that." Yes. And even the debt collectors, to whom people owe money, will also come. And then the soul of the deceased that return home after 1 month will direct the family members to whom to repay the debt, how much, and all that. The one that you have mentioned has been dead for only 3 weeks ago. So within 1 week, he will come back home. So next week, you can come to his house and ask about the money that you have entrusted to him, or any other things you want to ask. And then you will be answered. You will be satisfied.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so after hearing this, the traveling businessman became more frightened. Me too. I'm scared. Ghost, my God. He was more frightened and told the other person, the native said, I have never in my whole life heard anything about somebody who died already and came back and talked to friends and family in the daylight like that. But the native, told him in a very assuring manner, here we have this event all the time, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
So after that, the native went his way, and the traveling businessman entered the capital. Yeah. He stayed there for 1 week. And then 1 month after that trustworthy person died, the traveling businessman went to his house. And do you know what he saw? Guess.
Ghost.
Huh?
Man.
Ghost.
Ghost?
Yes.
Or the soul of the guy.
Okay. So the dead man appeared,
Oh.
sat on the chair in the middle of the house, looked exactly like somebody who is still alive. Look like you now, sitting on the chair like that, in the middle of the room. Are you ghost or are you human?
I'm not sure, man.
Are you still alive? Are you sure? Yes. You sure? Yes. Pinch yourself. Okay, just to wake you up. I'm not sure if you're still there or you are alive but half in somewhere else. I don't know. Okay. Did you pinch yourself? Yes. It hurts? Yes. Yeah, then you are still there. I cannot trust you otherwise. Yeah. And at the same time, all the family members and friends and neighbors were surrounding him, the ghost. Then they were questioning him about their own family members or friends, or relatives on the other side of life. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes,
Master.
The deceased persons. So the one that returned home, the ghost, soul will return home, guarantee with all of them that their family members, relatives, and friends were very peaceful on the other side of the world, and all was well with them. After he answered all the questions of all the people who gathered there, the traveling businessman went near him and asked, Sir, today is over a year since I entrusted my money to you and put it in the safe, in your office. And the key I still have here. I want to return the key to you now. And would you please return the money that I entrusted to you? The ghost said, yeah, please go outside and find my wife and bring her here. So he went out and looked for his wife and brought her in. And then the ghost said to his wife, didn't I tell you that if this young man returned to our house because of his possessions that he has entrusted, you should have given it to him, provided that he has the key for the safe. I told you that, didn't I? So the woman said to the ghost, I swear to you that since you told me that up till now, I have never seen this young man come to our house. So the traveling businessman told the ghost, oh, yeah, your wife is right. Up to now, I have never come here and asked about my money. So the ghost said to his wife, okay, now you go quickly to take the money out, take everything out, whatever he put in there, and return it to him. you must make sure that everything is still there and return to him intact. So the wife said to the businessman, come with me. Take everything from the safe that you have put in there. So he went with her. After that, he said goodbye and left the house. But after he left the house, he was thinking to himself, I don't feel very well about all this. I have to really investigate and find out how come in this city whoever dies come back 1 month afterward and appears in the house like that.
Yes.
Yeah. He thought to himself like that, and then he hid himself in some obscure area, and then he waited for the ghost to come out of the city gate. When he saw him, he grabbed his clothes and told the ghost, in the name of God, tell me, who are you? Are you really the person that I entrusted my money to? If you are really that person, then tell me what is special about this city that everyone who dies returns to the house and appears like that. The ghost said to him, hey, release me quickly. You cannot keep me here. I must go quickly. I am not allowed to stay here 1 more minute. Yeah, so the businessman said to the ghost, but you have to tell me everything. Then I will let you go. So the ghost said, I wonder how can he grab the ghost? For what we know, the ghosts don't have any physical form, right? Yeah. Or maybe he can appear in a physical form for that moment, yeah? Yes.
That's right.
But normally the ghosts can have some magic power or stuff like that.
Yes.
Oh, this ghost useless, eh? Maybe he doesn't do anything. No wonder people just trust him because he never does anything to anybody. Okay, maybe he just knows how to keep the safe. Yeah. So the ghost said to him, okay, I will tell you. As you saw now, I am a ghost. I'm allowed to cheat the citizens in this city. They asked me about their families and friends and relatives' welfare in the other world. Yes. And I will tell them everything is okay. They are at peace and happy. But in reality, they are being burned in hellfire because of their sin. Job himself was thinking of these hell people when he said to God, you make all the countries become great, and you will also destroy them all. You make them become important, and you will also make them ruined. That's what Job said. You know, Job is one of the personages in the Bible, yeah?
That's right.
We talk about that later. I finished this first. Yeah. So after that, the traveling businessman returned home to his own country with all the money and possessions that he had earned. The parents were so overjoyed to see him again. And from then on, the whole family lived in happiness. End the story.